Hello everybody, it's Nicole at A-Frayed-Knot, just hopping on to do some crafting with you. And tonight we are going to use an essential stencil and this placemat right here that I picked up at the Target dollar spot. I just got this over the weekend. And back here I've got like a cream colored one and kind of torn on which one I want to use, honestly, because I tend to go more towards like the cream and the neutrals, but I think I'll go ahead and use this one so that we can see what it's going to look like with some of our April paint pack colors. And the stencil I'm going to actually use for this will be this one that says bless this home, and it's a 12 by 12 stencil from Essential Stencil, from their Faith and Farm collection. So you can comment stencil and we'll send you my link and coupon code so you can go check that out if you want to take a look at what they've got. I also have another idea I want to tell you guys, because we're not going to do this tonight, and I might do this in the very near future. I'm just working on something for my friend, and as soon as I hear back from her daughter, I'll let you guys know when we're going to do it. Because if we're going to do it that way, it's going to take a little bit. But if we're not going to do it the way that I'm hoping, which is to make something for my friend. But either way, we're going to make a pillow and put the stencil on this. So here's what I wanted to kind of explain to you guys with this stencil right here. Something that I thought of that would be so cool. To remember a loved one. And the stencil I'm going to show you, we're not doing it tonight, but I really want to give you guys this idea because I really like this idea. And I know it wouldn't be terribly hard to do. Hold on, I'm just trying to get the comments up here. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Trula. So, this stencil right here that I'm referring to is from the Memorial. That's what it's called, Memorial, and it's a 10 by 12. This one says, sometimes I just look up, smile, and say, I know that was you. Hey, wait a minute now. Oh, okay, that tripped me out because, okay, listen. Okay, so here's what I could do so you guys can see it the right way. Let me pull it out. We're not using this one tonight, but look, you could see it the right way if I flip it around. So we discovered this on, I think it was Friday. So it says, sometimes I just look up, smile, and say, I know that was you. So this particular stencil right here is from their Mother's Day collection, and that's why it's called Memorial. So this is actually good for anybody, what I'm going to share with you guys, not just if you've lost your mom, but especially because we're coming up on Mother's Day, it would be perfect if you wanted to make it for someone. But what I was thinking is if you get like a loved one, or if you're making it for someone, their loved ones, like a favorite shirt, or even a favorite blanket, or a jacket, or a flannel, or you see where I'm going with this, and then you can make a pillow out of it. Or you could literally make anything you wanted to, but my mind goes to pillow. I don't know why, I just think pillow. But you can make a pillow out of it, and this placemat kind of made me think of that, because I thought this would be cute stenciled on here, and you can make a pillow, but then I thought, what an even better idea to use something that was that loved one's either favorite thing, maybe a favorite blanket or a favorite shirt, and make a pillow from that. And then stencil the stencil maybe onto a piece of fabric and attach it to the pillow. But so one way or another, we'll do something like that. It might just be in a little bit. So it's not tonight, but I wanted to throw that out there because you could certainly do it. I mean, you don't have to have me do it. Just take the idea and you could create a pillow that is the size of this stencil right here. I'd go a little bit bigger. I'd go just a little bit bigger than the stencil itself and just use the whatever fabric you're going to use. If it's like a shirt or something, you're just going to cut it out just a little bigger than this, and you want two pieces so you can glue it together and then make yourself a pillow. So I was thinking of that, and I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. This stencil might actually still be out of stock because we looked at these last week, and the last I heard they're going to be getting them back in stock in 2 weeks, which will be good because then we could, maybe at that point we'll be ready to do something with it. But if you've already got it, then that's good. You could already do the idea. But if you don't, then in a couple of weeks when they have it, maybe we'll be ready to do it then. So either way, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought that was a good idea. And if you already have it, cool beans, then you're on your way. So, hey, Linda. Hello, Tina. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. I love that idea too, Trula. Don't you think that's such a good idea? Hey, Deborah. Hi, Kelly. Okay, so the one we are going to use tonight, though, is called Bless This Home. And like I said, I got these from the Target dollar spot. They were $5, but you get 2 of them. And I look at it like this, like 2 placemats. You can literally use them as a placemat. Or you got a pillow for $5. And you can make several of them. And you don't really you don't have to get them from there, but I would bet you would probably spend close to that much money in fabric if you were going to get fabric and then rickrack. Because look at this is rickrack on here. How cute is that? I love this. And I tested, I don't know where did it go? I tested a couple of our colors on there just to see what they would look like. All right, so what we are going to do, I'm going to set that one back there because what we're going to do is stencil Bless This Home because I thought that would be a cute pillow. And it would also be a cute gift too. You know, if you made this into a pillow and gave it to somebody, that would be a great gift. Okay, and we're going to stencil this on here. And I actually think I'm just going to go ahead and use the color Tiffany from our paint pack. I wanted to look and see because I love this, you guys, and this would be perfect on here also. For a pillow, our stencil that we did on Friday from John 14:27 piece, that would be very nice on there too. But we did that one on Friday. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a pillow that will be horizontal. Almost said vertical, but it's horizontal. Hey, Tony. Hey, Jeanette. Hi, Joanne. Good evening, Donna. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of lay it out here. I just eyeball it, you guys, and it's pretty even. I am going to go ahead and tape it down just so it doesn't move around a bunch. And I do want to make sure you guys can see it okay. I think that's a little bit better. I just adjusted the camera. And I am going to use the color Tiffany. I think I said that, but I'm using Tiffany because I thought that would be pretty on here. And it is one of our colors from the paint pack. Okay, so how are you guys all doing today? Did you have a great weekend? So if you are in the VIP club, then you guys got to see the surprise, the reveal of our Craft With Me Mother's Edition craft box. If you did not see that and you're in the VIP club, you better head over there and check it out. They are already selling. If you were on the wait list, then you got an email this afternoon. So bright and early this morning, it became available to the VIP club. And then this afternoon, the email went out on the wait list. And so if you haven't checked your emails from the wait list, do that. And then tomorrow, y'all look for a post because it'll be posting and I will be hopping on live to do the reveal with everybody. So did you guys get to see it? I'm just curious. Did you see it? Okay, so I am using this brush right here. And I am just pouncing. I suppose we could swirl. I don't know. I just get a little nervous with swirling. Oh, yes. Joanne, yes. Good evening, Deborah. Hey, Sandy. Yes, we felt it. So that was wild. Let me tell you guys about that. Joanne, I'm just curious. Did you guys happen to feel it up there? I wouldn't think so, but you never know. So that's why I'm asking. It's not like it knocked anything off the walls or anything like that here. So today, about 10, I don't know, 10:20 or so, I don't remember the exact time anymore, we had 2 hours south of me in San Diego, there was a 5.2 earthquake. Initially, it was being reported as like a 6.7, which that's big. 5.2 is big, but 6.7, that's getting up there. But then they came back later and said it was a 5.2. And anyway, we were in the office, me and my neighbor Annalise, she helps with the shipping, and I don't know if you guys get like Amber Alerts or anything like that on your phone. Well, she got this, one of those notifications came through on her phone, and I just thought it was like an Amber Alert. And she read it, and it said, earthquake, take cover, be safe, get under something. I don't know. It said just several things like that. And her and I looked at each other like deer in headlights. We just looked at each other like, what? Because we had never got those before. And then within, I don't even want to say seconds, because it was like a nanosecond of her reading that, the earthquake, here it comes, it hit. And we were just like, oh my gosh, because first of all, we've never been notified of an earthquake. And thankfully, it came and went real quick, and then I didn't feel any aftershocks or anything like that. But yes, we felt it. I am not a fan of earthquakes at all. And hey, I love if they can notify us, but if they can't notify us within a nanosecond of it happening, I might just rather not know. You know what I mean? Like, okay, an earthquake is coming, and then here it is. There's nothing you can do except for get under something. You know, that's really all at that point, because if an earthquake is coming, it's not like how y'all can prepare for a hurricane. You know what I mean? It's not like that at all. We can't prepare. I mean, we have to prepare ahead of time, but when it happens, all you could do is just get under something. And do you think we got under anything? No, because this is exactly what I do every time an earthquake happens, is I'm just like, oh no. And then I kind of wait. I think what I wait for is to see if it's going to get worse. And then obviously I would get under something. Because the way it happens is sometimes you can hear them coming, but you don't know that's what it is. It sounds like a car going, you know, a big vehicle driving behind my house. That's what it sounds like. It's kind of rumbly. And so when I hear that sound, I think, okay, is that an earthquake? But sometimes you don't hear them coming. Sometimes it literally just sounds like something hit the house. That's what it feels like. It just feels like something hit the house, and it's just an earthquake. And then I've been in them where they've been bigger, and they start real, just like a little bit, like you can almost kind of hear it, and then it just kind of starts, and then it gets worse and worse, and then it kind of tapers off and then stops. They come in all shapes and sizes, and they are not fun because you don't know what to expect. Hey, Erin. Oh, you got the notice but never felt it. Okay. So then I didn't see if Joanne responded. I'll bet they didn't feel it up there. I think she's in like Central California. Yeah, it was wild. I am not a fan of earthquakes at all. Oh my word. Okay, so I think this is gonna look really pretty actually. And I might be off a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. Just an earthquake. Yeah, it was an earthquake. Yes. We had one today. I want to say it was around 10:30-ish. Yes, today. I want to say it was this morning, and I don't remember the exact time, but it was around 10:30 this morning. Yes, and we definitely felt it. I'm going to do a little swirl here. I've got the glue gun plugged in because we're definitely going to need it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I kind of doubt it. If you guys would feel it up there. I just thought I'd ask because you never know. You know, you never know. Oh, hey, Rich. Yourself and students were in the shop. You weren't sure. That's how we were. Wasn't real sure what was going on. A warning first. Okay, here, I don't know if you heard my thoughts, Rich, on the warning. Hey, listen, I'm all for a warning, but when it's only a nanosecond before it happens, I might just rather not know. You know what I mean? And they might have done better to let everybody know that this was going to start happening, or maybe they did, and just nobody heard it. But anyways, yeah, I might just like to not know if it's literally for us here. We read the text message and we're like, what is this? And then here comes the earthquake. Oh gosh. I guess, like I said, even a nanosecond is good enough for you to just dive under something. Not like you can, pack up and flee town or anything. That's wild. Yeah, the warnings are definitely interesting. So I didn't put the news on right away because I was talking to my cousins about it, and then turned on the news because I wasn't thinking about the news. And then so the news pretty much had been reporting on it all day. I don't know about now, because after a while I just tuned out of the news. So I'm not sure if they're reporting on it anymore. I'm sure they are still talking about it. It sure would be nice, Aaron. I agree. That's exactly what I was saying, Carol, earlier, is that it's different than a hurricane. And I'm not saying like, oh, earthquakes are worse than hurricanes. I'm not comparing them at all because I think they're all horrible. But you do get days and days of notice, of a hurricane coming. So you can literally pack up and leave if you wanted to, get to higher ground or go somewhere else where you're not going to be impacted by the hurricane. And earthquakes are just different because we don't have that. We now obviously have the ability for them to notify us, but it's just, hardly any time. I couldn't help but wonder, the people down in San Diego, and I know we have a few friends on here in San Diego. I just don't know if they're on tonight, but I can't help but wonder if the people down in San Diego, because that's about the area where the epicenter was at, I would like to know, like, their notification that they got, was it literally as the earthquake was happening? Because the way that earthquakes work, it's really trippy. And I learned this when the Northridge earthquake happened back in I think it was like the mid-90s. That one was huge. That was a huge earthquake. And it was early in the morning. And I just remember watching the news, and then aftershocks would happen down in like the LA area, in the areas where the news stations and all that are, and they would feel the earthquake, and then it would just be within seconds we would feel it. So I know it takes a couple of seconds for it to, travel through. I'm sure that's probably not proper terminology, but you get what I mean. So I was just curious, like down in San Diego, if they got the notification right when it was happening. Maybe the notifications go out differently. I have no idea how that is set up. Oh, Rich, really? No warning at all? Huh. Maybe they're working the bugs out of the system. I don't know. That's all I could think. Maybe they're just, it's in beta right now. That's what it is. It's in beta testing right now. Oh, gosh. What was, oh, my mom, hey, Mom. My mom said the notification was too late as it came as the earthquake started. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Well, like I said, I think the system is new, obviously. It's the very first time I think we've ever got a notification. So maybe they're just working out all the bugs. I have no idea how they can set up a system to notify us for something like that. Hey, Tabitha. You made it. Yes. Awesome. Okay, I'm just kind of taking care with getting this stenciled on here. And I am using the color Tiffany, if you missed that. It's from the April paint pack, which is now available. Okay. And if you guys stick around till the end and you maybe want to see a sneak peek of the Craft With Me box, I don't know, maybe we could do that after we're all done here. If you want to see it. If not, I understand. You probably want to wait till tomorrow. I'm excited to put this together. I think this is going to be so cute. I keep kind of picking it up because I want to make sure I'm not getting any bleed through. Well, that's exactly what I was thinking, Rich. Not Rich, I'm sorry. I was reading your comment and answering Aaron at the same time. That's what I was thinking, Aaron. There's somehow that they've got, they measure the earth or something. I remember hearing about this years ago. And you're right. I don't think there's a way that they can tell real far ahead of time. But it is somehow that they do something with the earth and it notifies them, or I'm not sure. Which garden sign are you asking about, Rich? Hey, Carol, how are you? Hi, Lori. Okay, we need a little bit more Tiffany. I'm looking because I'm trying to figure out which garden sign. We just need a little bit more. So if you want to check out the stencils, I know I mentioned this earlier, you can comment stencil and we'll send you the link to Essential Stencil along with my coupon code. And if you want to take a look at the paint, you can comment shop AFK. This paint pack is on that home page. If you scroll down, the paint pack that I'm using Tiffany from. Hey, Shannon. Hello. Oh, a couple days ago. I'm trying to think. Oh, is it a sign that was an arrow? Is that the one? Was it in like an arrow shape and it said garden on it? Okay, we are almost got this. I think it looks pretty good. I keep saying that and then I go over it a little bit more. Now you could go over it just to kind of make it brighter. Hey, Sherry. Oh, about bees. Let me think about that, about bees. Huh. I do not remember. So you, again, I know I tell you guys this all the time, but you really want to make sure you offload as much paint as possible because you want to go at this with a dry brush. If you use too much paint, that's where the bleed through comes from. So that's why you see me over here swirling it onto this paper towel, because I just want to make sure that I don't have too much paint on my brush. And then you just kind of go back over it. And it's fabric. It's a placemat, a fabric placemat. So I like to make sure, you know, that I get down into the fabric. I was thinking it's pretty thick. So sometimes when the fabric is thin, it'll go through to the other side. And I'm not worried for the purposes of our DIY. I was just curious if it went through on my paper, but it's fine. Hey, Tina. Joanne, it's hit and miss for me. Yeah, it's just hit and miss. Sometimes I don't either. So that's why you see me going back to the pouncing. Where I will do it, you know, kind of go off to the swirl is once I have pounced like this and my brush is darn near dry, I'll go ahead and do that because then there's not quite as much paint on it. Okay, we're almost done. And so for this one, what I am kind of holding it down a little bit so that it doesn't, see these little lines right here are part of the stencil, so they don't lift up. So I just find comfort in holding it down so it doesn't lift up. Oh yes, this is, I missed the comment, but I see, this is one of the stencil brushes and I don't, let me see if I have the, oh, here it is. These are called the mini stencil brush set. That's what they are, the mini stencil brush set. I love these ones. I like all of their brushes. You see, I got a whole bunch of them right here. But these ones they're really nice. And their brushes are they're pretty inexpensive. I think these are under 20 bucks. They're probably around 15 if I remember right. But I don't remember right. So just check it out. I'm pretty sure they are under $20, but you can also use coupon code AFK10, comment stencil, and we'll send that all to you along with their link so you can check it out. And, if these aren't out of stock, they go out of stock a lot, so you just want to check. Okay, I think we are good with this. Let me just take a little peek. Oh, you guys, this looks good. This looks really, really good. Okay, let's lift it up. Okay. I'm going to move this so that I don't end up getting paint on my sweatshirt. Hey, Barb. Okay, let's see here. And then I'm going to give it a bit of a dry, but I just want to kind of show it to you guys so you could sort of see it. I think that's pretty. I like that. But let's give it a dry. We just want to make sure everything is dry. No, I should have done a little drum roll, huh, Joanne? So I was almost thinking we could come in if you wanted to get like real crafty and add like flamingo lines to it. I wish I had a thinner brush. This one might work. Oh, this one might work. Let's see. If I don't end up liking it, I can just kind of go over it with the color Tiffany, but let's try it and see. Okay, so I'm just adding some lines just for a little extra detail. Not even sure that I really like it. Okay, and then we're going to add just a little bit to the E right here. Okay, let's see what we could do here. Okay, let me show you guys what I've got here with this. So I just kind of went through on this word home with the color flamingo and then just added a little bit of detail. You probably can hardly even see it, but you see how I just kind of highlighted it a little bit. That's really all I did, was just kind of put some highlights in there. And I think that's all I'll do with that. Oh, and this one says, Bless this home and all who enter. And yes, so the placemats that I am using, they came from Target. Yes, so they're from Target, and we're just going to make a pillow out of them. So what I'm going to do is start hot gluing. And what my plan is, I think it's all dry. What my plan for hot gluing is to start up here. And I'm just going to put the hot glue on this little tab right here where you see my finger going across. So basically there's like a seam where it's sewn. That's where I'm going to start the glue and then lay this down. And then I'm just going to kind of get myself all the way down to about, I'll probably just get to about right here. Leave a big enough opening, get it started to get it stuffed. And then I'll kind of cinch it down a little bit more and then kind of stuff the remainder of it. Okay, so we're just going to start by gluing this part right here first. And then we're just going to put like seam to seam. Ah! Oh no! What happened here? We're all uneven. Gosh darn it. Oh. Oh, that might not stay because I had to rip it back up. Oh my goodness. That's okay. We're going to take this part off and add a little bit more glue. I was afraid of that. Man. Okay, well that's my fault because I moved it. So what I'm going to do is just kind of peel this back and start over, essentially. That's because I didn't have it lined up right, so I tried to move it, and I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Hey, Barb. No, I'm not using fabric hot glue, and it probably would be better, and I do have some, but my experience with the fabric hot glue is you almost have to have a glue gun just for that. Because I've put it in one of my other glue guns before, and I don't want to say it messed it up, but it's like you have to run it completely out of that fabric glue. I'm going to try it this way and see, and then I use this on fabric all the time, and it usually holds, but we'll see. I don't know if this got turned down. Dolores? Oh no. Oh my goodness, I'm glad you're able to walk again. I'm so sorry to hear that. Gosh, that had to be painful. No, I'm not. And I don't even know if what I have is Sure-Bonder glue for fabric. Let me look and see. Because I think this is going to be, see, this is holding now. This is holding perfectly fine. It's hard to get it apart. Let me see what I've got. Oh, that's what I have. It is Sure-Bonder fabric sticks. I've used them before and it made a mess of my glue gun. But this is holding really nicely. If you just let it stick and don't try to take it apart, it's holding really good. Okay, so we're going to work down this side first. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. Okay, I'm going to have to get another glue stick. Yes, I need another one now. I sure do. Okay. Oh, you do need a different, okay, I wondered. It worked fine, but I think I had tried it in my Ryobi and it worked fine, but it just was very hard to like go from that glue stick to a regular glue stick. So I thought you probably need a glue tool just for fabric glue sticks. I don't know, that's just what it seems like to me. And honestly, I don't do enough fabric things to do that. And generally when I do anything with fabric, it's pillows and things like that. I've been okay just using the Gorilla Glue sticks. It holds just fine. Yeah, it doesn't come apart. It's holding. The problem is first of all, I don't think my glue gun was hot enough, but I tore it back up before it cooled off and it wasn't going to seal back up after that. So I know that was the problem because I had it not aligned properly. And I think it's also a good idea just to do little sections at a time. This way the glue doesn't set up too quickly. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I just tried to use it. It's been a long time. I mean, you see I got the glue sticks. I don't even remember what I made. I'll have to get me just a little inexpensive plug-in glue tool just for those glue sticks, I suppose. Because every now and then I do like to make pillows and things like that. Like I said, this glue does hold perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so what I am going to do is just come in just a little bit just a couple inches, and then leave the opening so we can stuff it. There's no sense to make myself work through something so small, but we will come in just a little bit. Just a couple inches. Okay. And then we're going to go in right here just a little bit. And then I've got my batting right here, and we'll just get to stuffing it. Hey, Angela. Okay, so you can kind of see this. And then we've got our opening right here. Okay. I like to kind of fluff it out a little bit. This is just a bag of batting that, I don't remember if I broke a pillow down or where I got this from, but a lot of times what I'll do is, you know, if you have like an old pillow or something, I'll just tear them open and take this stuff out of them and save it in a bag. For making pillows with, rather than, you know, go to the store and buy it. If you're going to throw a pillow away, that's just me. I'll save the stuffing out of it and use it for crafting with. As you can see, that's what is in this bag, and then I just store it in my storage shed. And then we're going to just kind of shove that all the way up in there. And then I could even just leave it smooth like this if I wanted to, and kind of put that up into the inside there so that it'll be sort of smooth like a pillow. Let me show you what I mean. So instead of like stretching it all out, see how it's kind of smooth, and earlier I was just kind of poofing it out a little and breaking it all down, but rather than do that, we can certainly poof it out a little and then put this back here. So it's not quite as lumpy and bumpy. I think my grandma would have really liked this because it's just a really pretty pink color. I feel like she liked pink. And this is a pretty good size, so it's taken quite a bit. I got some more pillows too that I think I'm gonna break down and okay, here's what it's looking like so far. Okay, so you can kind of see what it's shaping up to look like. And the rickrack on the top is real. I really like that. It's really, really cute. It says, "Bless this home and all who enter." And then if you want it to be even more full, I would just keep stuffing the back, because I got the front the way that I like it. So we'll just keep adding some more to the back. Wendy said she makes pillowcases, so her sewing machine is always out. Stitching it up would go quicker. It probably would go quicker for you. It wouldn't go quicker for me, just because I don't operate a sewing machine. I used to have one a long time ago. My grandma bought me a little one. I honestly don't even know what ever happened to that thing. And I never, something happened to it, but I probably gave it back to my grandma, because I only used it for a little bit. And she probably, maybe she took it and used it for something. But, yeah, I'm just not, I'm not a sewer. Not that I can't do it, I just really never have. I'm more of a use a saw kind of girl. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start sealing these bottom parts up down here, so that we then will only have a little opening, and we can make sure all these corners are stuffed the way that we like them. But I think it looks pretty good so far. Look at, if we were to seal it up, it's looking pretty good so far. I like that, actually. So I think we'll go ahead and seal this side right here, and then start working on stuffing that and kind of finish up this bottom part. I like it. Thank you, Julie. Not enough room for it all, Nancy said. A wide variety of stuff too. Where do you store all of your supplies? They're all over the place, Nancy. I've got crap all over. Well, for A-Frayed-Knot, like the kits and things like that, and the supplies that I actually use for crafting are all out here, or in the storage shed right out there. And then yeah, I got stuff all over. I got big shelves back here behind me that hold things, supplies and things like that. I've got totes of fabric and ribbon, and I've got totes of fabric, 4 big totes of fabric right here behind me under a table. I've just got totes with like beads and totes with buttons, and my stencils are literally all over the place right now because we've been using them a lot. For me, they're that good, and we've been using them a lot. Do y'all remember my nutcracker that I got back in, what was it, October or November? The nutcracker you're supposed to paint that came from Walmart. He's big, you guys, and I never did get to paint him. I just knew I wasn't going to be able to finish him, so I didn't start him. Let's put it that way. Anyway, he's right here in the garage. He is right here in the garage because he's huge, and I didn't think that through too good, but I do like him. But there's no place to put him, so he's literally right here in the garage with me. Yes, he's right here. I'll definitely put him out again this year. If, you know, I don't know if maybe I'll be able to make some time Christmas in July and paint him. We'll see. I'm not making any promises to myself. We will just see what happens. Okay, we're gonna add some more down there. Just down here in this corner. Oh, you guys, I really like this. What do you think? And did anybody happen to say if they wanted some of y'all in the VIP club already seen the box, but some of you might not have seen it yet. And if you want a sneak peek, I didn't see the comments if anybody said, so let me know. If you guys want to peek, they were available in the VIP club and to the wait list today, and then they if there's any more left, they will go, I think there's still some left. I haven't checked since I got on here, but they will go tomorrow. We will have a post going up for you guys and some emails going out and all the things, so you guys can know. But I know some of y'all haven't seen it. The box. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thanks, Barb. Thank you, Tina. We're just getting the final stuffing in here, and then we're going to close it up. And then I'm going to show you guys. This is really fun. I really, really like doing these. Have you guys seen any of these at, okay, Tina, you got it. Have you seen these placemats at your Target dollar spot? Oh, I love this. This makes me wish I would have got more of these placemats. I don't know why I think I need to, if I love something, I feel like I need 50 of them. But I just feel like these were really good to stencil on and do for gifts. That's what I'm thinking, you know, like, okay, that's enough stuffing. But that's how my mind is like, oh, you like it? Get 100. Because you may never see it again. Okay, you guys, we will do a sneak peek. Let's seal this up. Let's seal this up and look at the final reveal, and then I will give you guys a sneak peek for hanging in there with me this long. A sneak-a-peeka. Okay, we're sealing her up. And then I'm just going to hold this down for a second so we can make sure it stays sealed, but I think it looks so cute. Oh my goodness, I really do like this. Me too. The Rick Rack, I seen these. I'll show you the cream colored one. But honestly, I seen the pink one when I got the cream colored one. I only bought one cream colored one. But I honestly think the pink one, I love it. I think it might even be cuter than the cream one after you get it all put together like this. You guys, oh my gosh. Doesn't this look like something you might have just bought from the store? Especially with the Rick Rack on it. Holy moly. That's a little lumpy, but I mean, you know, if you poof it up a little bit, you can kind of fix that. That's why I'm saying how the batting was kind of flat. I should have just lined it with the flat part and then just worked on stuffing it. But I don't think it's that bad. I think it's really cute, actually. Let me show you the cream color. I showed you this one before, but that's the cream color. And I love that one too because I like the neutrals. But this is really, really cute. Look at that. It says, bless this home and all who enter. And you could certainly have done something on the back side also. But what a cute pillow. Okay, let me grab the box. This pillow is adorable. I hope you guys like that. I think it's fun. Let me grab the box and get you a sneak peek. Oh, thank you, Trula. Thanks, Donna and Tina, Tony. Thank you, everybody. Hold on 1 minute, please. I'm going to go grab our box. Okay. Here is our box. Now, it's called the Craft With Me box, Mother's Day edition. And I want to tell you guys, and I'm going to definitely go live tomorrow once they are available. If you're in the VIP group and the wait list, if you got on the wait list, you best go check your email because you've already got the information you need. But I created this because so many people have lost either their mothers or a loved one, and Mother's Day is so hard. And so the Craft With Me box, I just felt like I wanted people to just experience some joy through creating and not it necessarily be something that was a direct reflection of like you're making it for your mom, because if you don't have your mom, then that becomes hard. But I wanted it to be a craft with me box, because if you don't have anyone to craft with, you always have me. But I craft with you guys, absolutely. But it's also called Craft with Me because there is an option to get the box with 2 wood kits in it if you want to craft with someone else, be it your mom or a friend or maybe your daughter or anybody. You want to craft with somebody, then you could take the box and they could craft with you. So it comes with the option of 1 kit or 2 kits in the box. And then I added these really cute, a card and a sticker from my friend Crystal Witten. And I just loved these. So you'll also, in the box, you'll get 1 card. Regardless if you get 2 kits or 1, you get 1 card and 1 sticker. And they're both from Proverbs 31. And the card looks quite similar to the flower. I designed this. Okay, let me show you what it looks like sitting together. Sorry, I get excited and then I'm all over the place. But it is a cute little flower pot with a flower in it, and then this cute little bird right here. So this is the craft project. And then you get the paints. So you'll get the paints with it and the embellishments, and then also the card. So the card says, "She is worth far more than rubies." And that's from Proverbs 31:10, and it kind of matches. And then the sticker is from Proverbs 31:30. "A woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." And it's just really, really pretty. And I like it. And I think it's very springy, but it's also can tie into Mother's Day as well. So that's why we're calling it the Mother's Day edition. And so really it's just a way for me to just help to bring some joy through creating to a time that can be very hard for people, and also bring joy through creating for anybody. It doesn't have to be a hard time for you, but it just breaks my heart when people are hurting, and especially when certain times of year like Mother's Day are just such a hard reminder of some things. And I just like to bring just a little bit of joy, even if it is just painting something for a little bit. So that's why I created this, and more than likely we will have more Create With Me something edition, like, you know, summer edition or fall edition or Christmas edition. So we will probably continue to carry this through. I say probably because you just never know what God has in mind, but that's kind of my hope, is that we continue to carry it through. And it's just a one-time craft box. So if you were on the wait list, then go check your emails. You probably got a link for it. And if you weren't, then it will be available tomorrow, and I'll go live again tomorrow and explain everything I just explained. But that is the scoop for our craft box for Mother's Day, and the kind of idea behind it. So anyway, you guys, that is it right there. And the bird is so cute. Look at the little bird. So cute. Oh, I just love that. But okay, there is our craft from tonight. So there we have it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight and making this and checking out our Craft With Me Mother's Day edition box. So that is it. I'm going to sign off. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. I won't be live tomorrow because I will be in the VIP group. We're going to be creating something in there tomorrow. So if you're in the VIP group, go join me. If you're not and you want to learn about it, comment VIP and we'll send you the info. But I'll be back on Wednesday. So you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.